The vehicle has reportedly been abandoned for years and left to rot due to engine failure. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, the headlights flicker on and the engine starts. Cemetery workers confirm that only 2 weeks earlier, a local mechanic was buried here. No movement. Until we suddenly see the right garage door slowly beginning to open. Inside, an old fire truck sits covered in dust. Seconds later, the engine turns over. Headlights flare to life. The rooftop siren activates. The footage was submitted after something unusual occurred. In the middle of the night, the car parked beside the main building suddenly powers on. The headlights flicker to life, and the sound of an engine turning over can be heard. The vehicle shakes slightly in place, as if it's running. Out of nowhere, one of the vehicles powers on and its lights illuminate. But they aren't the usual white headlights, they glow red. Shortly after, the overhead lights across the garage shut off, one by one. The car remains illuminated, sitting alone among the wrecked vehicles. Then it suddenly begins to move on its own. The vehicle slowly drives out of the garage and has not been seen since.
Then suddenly, the headlights power on. Moments later, the engine turns over. The locomotive rumbles to life, idling in the darkness. With no one visible in the cab, the train slowly begins to move forward. It rolls down the track. Then suddenly one of the garage doors slowly opens. Inside, a standard American ambulance sits parked in the bay. Moments later, the vehicle powers on. The roof lights begin flashing red and blue. The ambulance pulls forward and drives out into the empty street. Security footage shows the graveyard at night. The rows of tombstones sit quietly under the moonlight. Then, something unexpected happens. The bulldozer's engine begins to crank on its own. Headlights flicker to life, illuminating the graves it once helped dig.